All right. So if you don't follow the forums or my Discord, you're not gonna know this information. But Junior tweeted this out today. We got 2 Gen 4s coming, and as you can see, the Chevy and the Ford. So, at first I thought, based on some of the photos that were going around, that they were going to use the Ford body as a base for like a generic plate and short track body, and then the twisted Chevrolet for the speedways. But that was completely wrong, because this is still just got a little bit of a tweak in it, but not as crazy as the Chevy. So they've been scanned, they've been sort of modeled, and you might be asking, why are they doing this? Well, the current Gen 4 that we have is, first of all, a nationwide car from 2008, maybe 2009. The engine is just your, I'm pretty sure, a normal ARCA truck engine that is not limited to 7,000 to get the extra horsepower out of it. So that's why I believe the fuel is wrong and we don't get as long of fuel runs with that car. It was more of a, they were testing something out, it accidentally got released, it generated enough buzz that they decided to just put something out. Now we're getting the real thing. So that's cool. But my only thing is, I would have much rather they just go speedway body first and then bring the other bodies, just because we've seen what the nationwide car does on short tracks and plates, and I think we would have been better off. But I know people love the twisted nose that Chevy has, and they would have been disappointed if they didn't get that first. Either way, it sounds like they might all be coming. So what we've got here is there's 3 different configurations and 2 body types. We are getting the intermediate body for Darlington and larger. We're going to get the physics for everything, but it'll be the same body. So like ARCA Sim, but the opposite direction, because ARCA Sim Racing had the plate body and not the intermediate. So we're going to get that, but then we may get the other body style. Now there's people that are way too into NASCAR, and I don't know how they even spot things. 2004 nose was on one of the scans, but they're going to have the 2003 nose. It's 2003 cars is what we're getting. So NASCAR 2003 is coming back, but only with those 2 cars. And I think, who is the other one? Is it Pontiac or is it Dodge that was from that year? I don't know. It's so long ago. I mean, that's 21 years ago. So I do not have the knowledge. My brain is old and I forget things now. But yeah, if you want to know more about it, Kyle puts a really good thread together of any information on what we're getting. And yeah, it's kind of cool that we are getting kind of a throwback and getting an actual replacement. I really hope the ARCA cars are coming as well. We really need an update to those. But it's going to be interesting. I don't see them coming out this build, but who knows? Sometimes they start releasing images like this a build ahead of time. Dale gets very excited because he's kind of like all of us and wants us all to have the information right away, just because he knows how excited we are to get this stuff. But yeah, probably gonna be December build. Oh wait, no, we got June, so we got September build probably at the earliest, and it'll just be replacing the Gen 4 we have now. So yeah, I also think, because everyone's, you know, kind of like, well, how are they going to do two different bodies? It's something they've never been able to do. If you take a look at what they've done lately, we've got cars switching each week in a series. And if they can automate that for this, so that you get the speedway bodies, and then once they get the short track and plate bodies switched to those, you can have two different paints, because there's no way you're going to be able to transfer one paint to another one with the way this nose is all skewed. But then you can still sell it under one car, which I know a lot of people are going, but the Tour Mod and SK are all the same paint scheme, and the Sprint car and the non-wing and the Outlaw Mini, all of that. But Pro 2 and Pro 4 are two different bodies and are all under one car in the UI and purchasing. So I think it's possible. I think that if they find a way to easily automate the scheduling to switch cars, I also think that opens up things for down the road if we get Silver Crown. And then we get a Dirt Silver Crown, where you can switch those body types back and forth and keep the Speedway body. So hopefully they're working on a way. Hopefully this allows them to do more. Does this have anything to do with NASCAR 25? Probably not. I don't think they'll be bringing any of this stuff in. Maybe as a DLC, if they're not going to do like ARCA and Tour Mod and all that, but we don't even know what we're starting off with in that game. But we knew this was coming. Now we know that it's closer. And let's see if there's a couple other... I think there was a couple other posts of the cars actually getting scanned, which just makes you go, holy crap, this car was stupid. I mean, look at this front end. Look at how broken that looks. It looks like it hit the wall. It's just crazy. That's not going to be fun to push with. That's going to be dangerous. I know the bumper still sticks out ahead of it, because you can see that on the scan here, but it's still going to be really easy to hook on that. So I'm excited for it, because this was the golden age of sim racing. But it was also the end of sim racing for a long time. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are though. I'm excited for it. I think it'll be good. I hope we get the speedway bodies quickly, because we need that for plate racing and bump drafting and short tracks. But this is a good start, headed in the right way. I'm glad that we have someone like Dale Earnhardt Jr. that's capable of getting this stuff for us and making it happen probably much quicker, just like he did it back in the day for the original nationwide car that we got. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Should be cool.